The primary focus of the day treatment program is to provide academic and socio-emotional supports to youth whose needs aren't being met by the mainstream academic system.
When young people have a need for mental health services, when they identify that they have a mental health issue that needs treatment or intervention, they need help right away. They can't be waiting on wait lists. So that's why it's really important that we have services in the community where young people live, where they go to school, where they play, where they shop. That's where they feel most comfortable.
I remember not doing well in math, and I just thought I was the dumbest person ever in mathematics. But then I entered day treatment, and I got the highest mark in grade 11 math than I ever have in school. And that made me reflect, I'm not bad at math, I was just struggling mentally at that time when I was failing math. So I think encouragement and receiving support is really important for your academic education, and it's really helped me grow, and I'm able to learn better.
The Visions program is located at Kiel, George Harvey Collegiate, 1700 Kiel. And the Merge program is located within Thistletown Collegiate. So the Visions program, it's just a Toronto. You have to live within the region of Toronto. And for the Merge program, there's 4 different regions. So you can live in Halton, Peel, York, or Toronto. Merge, you have to have a diagnosis, a mental health diagnosis, and have had a sustained history of difficulty in school.
The youth get more regular one-on-one attention from the teachers and a more individualized plan for their academics. We have smaller class sizes and a higher ratio of adults to our youth.
There are teachers and there are CYWs in the classroom.
The CYWs will help support the youth academically and also will pull the youth out of class for treatment. We also have several consultants. We have a psychologist, a music therapist, an occupational therapist, a speech and language pathologist that work with us to help figure out the needs of the youth and to support them the best that we can.
So first period, and then second period, after that it's lunch, and then back to academics, and then group time.
Yeah.
Group time's it.
So we have there's different talks, so a different topic, so we could talk about
every day.
Anxiety or things focused on mental health. Mm-hmm. So it could be anxiety, depression, to educate us about it more.
Skylark Day Treatment uses TDSB spaces. We also have TDSB teachers that teach at both sites.
So even though a student may be a Merge student or a Vision student, they might have opportunities to take classes within the general schools. Students have social media accounts, they can find about it that way. They can go on the website and get information about day treatment that way, from your school, your guidance counselor, or from a teacher, from word of mouth, from a student who's been in day treatment.
And also other Skylark programs will refer youth to our programs.
So we really foster the idea that parents are allies with us in day treatment. We're always trying to elicit feedback from families as to how we can be better at engaging, because we really do feel like that when families are involved, student success increases.
What I like about the day treatment program is how everyone has a connection to each other and how everyone is comfortable with each other. So you get to build a family and get to know each other well. It's a really good experience. Our
role is to figure out what's getting in their way. so that we can come up with some collaborative solutions so that they are able to do those things that are being asked or expected of them.
We assess the students and see where the problem behavior comes up, and then we explore why that's happening. For each youth, they have an individual plan, and they'll work with their CYWs in something called Plan B conversations or collaborative conversations to problem solve with their child and youth worker.
My take on Plan Bs are that they're very good at outlining all problems from all angles and really just build a solution that's good with both parties.
In the Plan B conversation, you would meet with your primary worker, like in like a quiet space, and then you two will talk about like your previous goal and if we should continue with that goal or like replace it with a different one or like set up a new goal. And it's like instead of like how your day was, like how like your semester was going and things like that. Like yeah.
Like on a much bigger scope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we try to make reintegration a part of the very beginning and understanding that day treatment is a step towards somewhere else. It's not the place that you come and stay. This is a place to come, like I said, learn some skills and then launch on to where you want to go. So we try to build in transition plans from the very beginning.
Once a youth has met some of their goals and is ready to be reintegrated into those classrooms, then we come up with a plan with some mainstream teachers and allow our youth to go into those classes and do the academic work in the mainstream classrooms while also being able to access us for support. So there's a child and youth worker at the Merge site who is fluent in French and offers all of the treatment in French.
This really is a setting that really fosters the idea of strength and strength-based. They come into an environment with a lot of amazing adults who are super supportive, so encouraging, and are always your biggest cheerleaders and your biggest fans who are trying to create an environment where students feel like they can just launch.
And it's amazing to see the growth from when they first come into our program and how they move through it and how they become successful after they've left our program with the supports that they receive here.
It's not a nice thing to think about leaving this place, but that's pretty much the reason that these programs exist, is to help youth get on a track.
That is in large part to the people that we have in day treatment and how dedicated and committed these people are to improving the lives of our students and our families. So it's an awesome place to be.